are back again. Where we are with this. Dialog closed by. We have some things to do. Still some failures. But we have got a patch up. Now we need to think about what those failures are, how to fix them. It's the most unclear thing to me. Not this ever lot. Cool. So the problems that we have are dialog should respond to light dismiss, expected true, got false. So we need to double check what is going on here. So there's a button that is the button that will be outside of where the dialogues are. We open this. We open this. See, there's the button. But any of the dialogues. No. Oh. The dialogue is here. So when we click outside, this is what should happen, right? Like, back run this. See really what is happening. Zoom in a ton. So if we were to take one of the old ones, closed by this one, we were to call show on it, end up with this. And if we look at the closed by, it's any. If I click outside, not closing. So that's the behavior that should be happening. We've implemented most of this, but it's obviously wrong. Figure out why it's wrong. So the clicking happens in document. Widget event. Handle light dismiss open dialogues. And then we've also got this nearest clicked dialog. So the nearest clicked dialog says got the target, want a dialog element. If the dialog element has open and modal, so we skip that one. We kind of gave up here, I guess. So let current node be target. So we need to implement these steps, which somehow I completely forgot to do, and that will probably help towards actually fixing it. So current node target. So we want to do a flat tree traversal. I'm not sure what the code is in Mozilla to do this flat tree. There's usually like this kind of thing. Flat tree ancestor of type iterator, I think, is exactly what we want. The spec here is like you basically iterate looking for dialog elements that have the open attribute. And so there's usually these shorthands like flat tree ancestors, but yeah, flat tree ancestors of type may just be the one that we're after, because this one, guessing, I'm guessing this lets us define what T is as a HTML element. So we can say flat tree ancestors of type HTML dialog element and get the nearest HTML dialog element. Question is, where is it used? Doesn't seem like it is. Okay, get nearest inclusive popover does this. So this is pretty much what we want. I don't even think this spec line, current node here. This. So it's going to be an inclusive flat tree of an HTML dialog element. I'm going to say if it is inclusive, right? Current node. Yeah. So if current node open, it is open. Current node open. Then current node. Literally it. I'm going to return none, null at the end. Which of course we could implicitly do, but for readability, just to have a complete set of the spec here is nice. So do a build. That might be sufficient to pass some of these tests. We'll see. Question following that is, looks like quite a large PR. No. Maybe it's fine. I'm thinking, should we split this up some? It can get quite awkward to when they're this large. I don't want to waste people's time. Maybe it's fine though. It's fairly self-contained is the thing. Maybe it's fine. The other thing is we should probably figure out some tests to do out close watcher, I reckon. That's cooking. Let's have a look at this one then. Light dismiss. This was handle light dismiss open dialogues. So that ancestor be the result of running nearest click dialog. If it's pointed down, we're going to set that reference. Pointer up, we are going to, well, it can only be pointed up now. That same target be true if ancestor document dialog point target. Set the pointer down target to null. Same target is false, return. Close dialog list. Ancestors close dialog return. Did close by as any. Yeah, cool. This looks like it has all the correct steps. This should. We could add an assert here as well, just for fun. That what most dialogues. We can't because it's private. I think we went on a tangent last time when we got to this bit because we realized because the close watcher is private on dialogues, we had to call request close, which is different to request to close on the close watcher. The dialog itself has a request close function. The to close false. But also calls false, so they should be the same thing, other than the fact that request to close sets this enable close watcher for request close to true. I wonder if that has a significant. I can't remember what this was actually for. Useless? Oh, okay. When we establish the close watcher, returns true if request close is true, or the dialog's computer closed by state is none. Set the dialog close watcher. When do we set the dialog close watcher? It's go modal. Implicit instantiation of undefined templates. Because we need to pull in, I'm guessing, up here, ancestors, or ancestor iterator. In fact, this should probably be down here. Um. Hmm. So, press to close only uses the boolean when show modal is called. Does mean if you call show modal on cancel, potentially you could run into an issue there. It's set to true. It might be worth figuring out some kind of test why that exists. Alright, we still got all of the failures. Do get a debugger going. And we want to break, what was it? Handle light dismiss. Let's break on gotta remember how to use GDB. Break. I do document CPP. Line 1495. Might need to specify the full path. See. Is about error page. That is not the right breakpoint. I didn't. EB remove breakpoint. So break L1. Okay, so that this finished without breaking here tells me that the pres shell is not calling this correctly. So if we go handle light dismiss, so let's break here instead. Break alt space as L. We just work. 8828 run. Not seeing them here either. Break outside of this case then. Pres shell be 8763 run. Okay. A event M message. A event. Whoops. Ah. Oh, I want P A event. That's message. E query selected text. one we want then. That's weird. Yeah. Surely there should be a click. Because it's trusted. Should be a proper click on in test driver, I'm pretty sure. It's not open for. This is a proper trusted click, I'm pretty sure. Something fishy is going on. At a dispatch event. Let's try doing a Mac run. Oh. Let's dispatch event. Res shell 864. Right. Presumably that's a event. That's a mouse move, I imagine. Or a wheel. Okay, fine. We're into widget. Mouse move. Pointer move. Okay, so what was it to delete a breakpoint? Info break. Info break. Delete this one. Let's add a break on the line. Eight 828. Oh look. Oops. The pointer down. So if I gonna be awkward. This one. Oh, this is going to be super awkward. Pause a breakpoint. It'll be hopefully good. Disable. Enable, disable. Disable. It's just disable. Why didn't I think? So this is. Oh, we've. Disable to break. Right, so I should be able to show modal on this, or just show. Then enable to. Thing. Enabled. Enable to. Okay, so it's enabled. So now if I click, we aren't getting anything. So a event flags. False. We are going into the document. We are handling the light dismiss. So let's put a break back on document CPP line 14935. So let's see open dialogues.length again. This. No data fields is maybe empty. We go next. We've jumped to here. So M open dialogues is empty at the moment, even though there is an open dialogue. So let's delete. I'm gonna delete 4. Let's on it 1 4 4 6. Yeah, we never get here. I imagine in part is because when I call show, we're not adding to the open dialogues. We look for show. We do say add open dialogue this. Add open dialogue lists. Calls append element. What's going? Why is it returning? Really peculiar. We've broken on 4 6. Is that another break? 14941. Are we breaking? We're not breaking. Oh, wait, what? Are we breaking on 936? Where are we breaking? I didn't ask for a breakpoint there. Nine 936 is what I asked for. It's doing 940. Frustrating. Also breaking twice on 946. Maybe I'll do 940. Oh, break. What does length do? Array. Probably. There's a member field or something. M length. M length here. That doesn't know. NST array impl. NST array base. Empty array header. Why empty? Early. Why do we exit? Infuriating. Like, the array should be populated. Less. Move open dialog. Does that get called? Let's have breaks on 15437 and 15 or 15444. Breakpoint. Close this. We'll show it again. Right, that didn't hit the breakpoint. Unless breakpoints stupid place. Um 15447. Excuse me. Which is the end of this function. 15437. So it should have hit this breakpoint. I don't know why this breakpoint is an awkward location. But Uh, so show perhaps calling. If it's open, we'll just return, but it wasn't open. Dialog toggle events. I may be getting fired, but they don't have any. Fact here, I don't think. I guess we will break on HTML dialog element 200. What we get to. We should, well, as soon as we call this, we're missing this line, and I don't understand why. When we're like, we're not even hitting. That makes no sense. Frozen. Okay. If I call show. We broken at this point? We're not broken. There's no this in the character. So we're not broken. So it isn't hitting these lines. Why is it not hitting these lines? We have 181 is a breakpoint on dialog show. Is there a show for binding? Have I misspelt dialog element? Mozilla DOM dialog element show. I'm sure show is the right one. So it should be hitting, but it's not. That's really weird. We're at a point. Where are we? Why were we breaking that? Weird. Why did it just close the dialogue? Also weird. Okay, I'm going to quit this and try again. HTML dialog element CP 181. Also document CP 15434. If there's a more efficient way to do this. Broken already? Booting up. show. Didn't break. Losing my mind on this. What is function show? We like overridden it? Native code. No. Oh, yellow. Go. Calls show. Which is, yeah, HTML dialog, how much show? We've broken B. We have broken at 181. Is this open? It should have broken. Oh look, we're there now. Where are we broken on? Next. That this is not where we are. Oh man, I struggle with GDB. I don't know if I'm just totally using it wrong. I feel like it's pretty simple, but it seems to never work for me. Codebase is too complex or what? Handle, light, dismiss, open dialogues. We want to be looking around here. As far as I can see, all this code is right. And we're getting to this point. So... FOB. Right, let's break on document CP 14946. I think that's the right one. 149. Yeah. They're like we are. Oh, we are already here. Or are we not? So local. That's not helpful. Be actually somewhere useful. And I don't know if this is actually breaking because it's not printing the breakpoint. See these exited threads, which are really confusing. And nothing seems breaking now. Go back to these. Maybe we'll try and break on. Failing that, I think we'll do print debugging. The old reliable print debugging. Do 8831. Gel. The fact this is not getting hit is very concerning. If I do the same here, broke on that. Clicked. Clicked. Okay. So the reason this test is failing, I think, because click on must be doing something strange in regards to pointer event. But it doesn't quite track because there's a handle. What is it? Light. There is a light dismiss popovers, I'm sure. Light dismiss open popovers. It's called by what? Event state manager. E pointer down. Maybe this is the place that we want to be in. Event state manager CPP. Maybe get rid of this. Changes here then. Dispatch event. Light. Maybe this is the wrong place. Like maybe that's the thing. So let's go to event state manager. Light open overs. We'll pointer down. I think this code now needs a bit of refactoring. Pointer up, we need thing. Is that the only change that happened in a shell? Lines. Yeah. So what's the difference between the press shell, the event state manager? Event state manager light dismiss from rehandle event called inside press shell in dispatch event. Well, time. And yeah, we need to refactor this to get the document, which might be as simple as getting it from the pres context. A pres context document. Go. Well, this was a bit of a frustrating one. I think we were a little closer, but that really was awkward to debug. Guess that demonstrates I probably want to improve my debugging skills. But yeah, if you've been watching, thank you very much, and I'll see you on the next one tomorrow.